Good morning. Evie's right here. Welcome to this week's vlog. It is 8:01 a.m. Monday the 13th of January, 55 degrees outside. I'm about to open the window. It's rainy. It's my favorite kind of day weather-wise, but it's not for Rob, as you guys know. So I'm sure he's grumbling about the weather this morning. I can't blame him. First day back to work since we've been gone for 8 days, and it's an extremely busy day for him. So the weather being rainy is not a good thing. So I am rocking and rolling. I have that maldisembarkation, whatever syndrome that affects me after every cruise, and in particular a rocky cruise. And this cruise was quite rocky. The seas were quite rough, and I have an Evie demanding my attention here. So tail used to be our sweet bond tail. Now it's our Evie tail. So it's good to be home. I'm always ready to be back home after all right, baby girl. Yes, you gotta get down, okay? Come on. I know you missed me, but you've had lots of love. Anyway, I am always ready to be back home after a cruise. This cruise in particular, I was homesick. So you guys know I damaged my nails heavily, having done the dip nail, and well, I started with shellac, then I went a little while without it, and then I started the dip nail because my nails were so weak. And now my nails are just completely ruined from that. And while your nails look so beautiful when you have the dip nail done, they're strong while it's on, when you take it off, they are destroyed. Now, that's not all dip nail. It just happens to be in my circumstance, because I hear from a lot of you that it does not damage your nails in any way, shape, or form. However, me personally, I ask her to keep it quite thin. I can't stand thick nails. I don't like it. And I think that's why I like the shellac so much, is it's just like the thickness of nail polish. Anyway, so the damage is done, and you know, you can see well, come on, you can see they're a mess, and the tips are quite thin. Like the part where you can see the line is very thin and very sensitive. And you know, since I took them off 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's not improved. And I need to keep polish on them in order for them not to be so super sensitive. Well, polish won't stay on because it's so shiny. The surface is so shiny, and I'm not willing to rough it up in any way, shape, or form. The polish peels off after about 24 hours. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've ordered some biotin supplements. I'm going to start those. And I've ordered this, which has come in, this nail line, which is Natural Nail Repair Kit, DERMELECT. Dermelect? Is it? I think it's one word, I'm not sure. I've ordered this, and then the polish. So let's talk about what this is, and I'm just gonna let you follow along as I use this, because I am determined this time not to get my nails done. I know I was tempted on the ship. I was super tempted, and fate stepped in and said no, and caused a conflict, so I couldn't actually get them done, which is a good thing. Okay, so let's talk about this one, which is the Rejuvenail Fortifying Nail and Cuticle Treatment, Keratin Peptide Infused, Pentavitin, Moisture Magnet, Vitamin A, C, and E, Hyaluronic Acid, Shea Butter, and green tea. It says anti-aging. Unlock the potential to successfully grow your own natural nails longer, stronger, and healthier. Dermelect Rejuvenail is a technological achievement in nail care. It is the first cuticle treatment to utilize anti-aging protein peptide technology and essential hydrating nutrients to treat damaged and hard-to-grow nails. Pentavitin, Hyaluronic Acid, green tea, shea butter, vitamins A, C, and E. Complete this luxurious strengthening and moisturizing formula. So this is for all nail types: hard to grow, thin, weak, acrylic gel damaged, brittle, chipping, splitting. Oh, application. I am in my contacts today, and that is why I can't really read this word. If I recognize Pentavitin. For some reason, this set that I've put on today, I can't really see with them. And I think maybe I have one in backwards, and I tried to flip, I don't know. Sometimes they just don't work. It's me. That's why you see me. Remember this, I may have told you, this eye is for vision, this eye is for close-up, and this eye is for distance. So I'm not supposed to do this, but when I'm having trouble seeing, and these are tiny little words, I have to use my one eye. So dab and massage over bare or polished nails and cuticles for maximum benefits. Continuously reapply up to 3 to 4 times daily. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do that, but it comes in this cute little container. It's sealed here. Ooh, oh, no discernible scent. There we go. Put that on there. I'm not gonna put it on now because I'm looking at the other stuff. Okay, and this one is the Restore, Repair Gel and Acrylic Damaged Nails. It's the Transfix and the Expedite. So we have this one, which is like a, there we go. This one is the Transfix Peptide Infused Nail Restore. And this one is the 5-free formula, Expedite Peptide Infused Protect and Prolong Anti-Aging Top Coat. This has a whole list of ingredients in it, and we are going to use this. Grayson is tearing up a box, and I did pick up just a pale pink nail polish, which I won't be using now. We're just gonna use these two. And what I'm actually gonna do first is make sure my nails are clean. Then I'm gonna run them under some soap and water, and then put alcohol on them. I know you're going, alcohol. That really, just this one time, will completely clear the surface of my nails. Especially like this remover is a 3-in-1 formula, which means it has like oils and stuff in it, which you don't want on your nail when you're polishing. You want it very dry. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 14th of January, 9:38 a.m., 71 degrees outside. I am about to film a marathon of videos. I have Ipsy and BoxyCharm and Sip Spy and Mint Mongoose. I think I'm gonna put those two together. And I'm trying to get them done very quickly because I think I'm getting sick. It's coming on quick. I have body aches, and I took Tylenol and Advil, and the body aches haven't gone away, which to me means possibly the flu. I meant to go get the flu shot before we went on this last cruise and just flat ran out of time. And now I am full of regret. Anyway, so let's talk about what I'm wearing, because this is the cutest sweater on the planet. And I bought it in an extra small, I think. Let me double check what size I bought it in. I wish I had gotten a small. All the reviews say it runs super large. So let me see, hold on. No, this is a small. And honestly, I feel like it fits me instead of being oversized. I mean, it's, it's still, it's roomy. Now, I have put on a couple of pounds on the last cruise, which haven't fallen off yet, which I always put on a couple pounds on a cruise. Anyway, but what I really want to show you is, look at that. Do you see the sparkle? These are what I have been searching for. I have a pair that are a dark blue like this, that are Sperry's. These are so comfortable, so comfortable. You are seeing, there's my stool back there. These denim, you see the tag hanging out there? Okay, let me explain. So in the Stitch Fix video, you guys loved these jeans. Terry loves them, you loved them. The jeans I'm wearing, I'll link that video up here in case you haven't seen it. So the thing is, I didn't think I liked them with the whiskering and the color. And then I watched the video back, and then the more I watched the video and talked to you guys in the comments, which I need to catch up on, it posted while I was cruising, so I get behind while I'm cruising. The more I was convinced that I really enjoy the jeans. So I'm wearing them now, I'm tried them on. I extended my checkout. So you said they stretch, so you sized down. They are a little big, but the reality is I like them fitting the way that they do. I'm having to pull them up, so that's why I'm wearing them a little bit, is I want to see how much they're gonna stretch, because, and I know I don't like doing that, but the reality is these are $58 jeans. So if they're gonna stretch, I'm gonna exchange them. I mean, that's all there is to it, but they are so comfortable in the way that they fit. I don't want to exchange them if they're not gonna stretch. You know what I mean? Because then if I buy the size 2, then they're not as comfortable, because these feel like they fit perfectly. Other than there's a little gapping in the waist, but that seems to be the case for me in every pair of jeans I have, except the Amazon ones. All right, I'll link this for you. It comes in lots of different colors. I went with the black and purple. They had a gray one, and I really liked the gray and the white also, but I didn't need to, and I figured the black was a little more me, I don't know, but it's so inexpensive and it's very soft. It's not like an eyelash sweater. It's not like a chenille. It has a different softness to it, but it's very soft. I think it's an acrylic sweater. Let's see. 65% cotton, 35% polyester. And it's really soft. So there you go. I would imagine it would shrink. So I will line dry this one, but the sleeves aren't too long, which is really a rarity for me. I appreciate that they actually fit. Normally they slide down to here. So maybe they adjusted the sizing, or maybe I just got a wonky one, but this is definitely a small. It's not an extra small. So there you go. And I'm a size 4. So you can, I mean, there's room. There's room. So if you want this to fit, then size down. If you want it to be slightly big like mine is, just a little big, then get your actual size. Okay, and these shoes are on markdown on Nordstrom. So I'm gonna leave them for you in the description box, along with the ones I wore the whole time I was on the cruise from Walmart, and another pair from Walmart. Both of those are like $8 or $9 a pair. These were $24. From Jessica Simpson. The reason why I like these is they come in a wide, and you guys know I do not have delicate little feet. I am an 8.5 wide in these shoes, and they are unbelievably comfortable. There will be no break-in time at all. There's no break-in time on the Walmart sneakers either. So that's good to know. They ran true to size as well. I did not size up in them. So yeah, so I have 4 great pairs of sneakers for the entire 2020. So I'm really glad. These Jessica Simpson sneakers, I would buy backups in. They don't have them. They're out of my wide. They could get them back in. But that's how much I love these. I would buy them in white. They had snake print. They had different prints. That's how comfortable they are. Yeah, and they're not slipping on my narrow heel. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, I'm gonna grab my Marco Polo, and then I'm gonna get busy before this Advil wears off and the pervading cold and aches come back. And then I'm just gonna get all this filming done, and I'm gonna sit down. So probably gonna wear this a couple of videos and then change into another something. I don't know. I feel like y'all don't like to see me in like the same thing over and over, but I'm really comfortable, so I may leave it on. We'll see. It is Thursday, the 16th of January, 10:28 a.m., 71 degrees outside. I need to go feed my dogs. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, now that they've had their breakfast, 30 minutes late because mommy forgot. How are you? I'm still trying to feel better. Yesterday I was really not well. Fever and chills. I did go to the doctor. So here's how that went. I'm gonna kind of complain. I don't like to complain about doctors because I sincerely appreciate them and all of the money and time they've put into their career. However, in this circumstance, I was a little frustrated. So this is the way this went. Hi, Mrs. Fenwick, due to your symptoms of fever and chills, body aches, we are going to run the flu test on you. Okay, no problem. When did your symptoms begin? This morning. Okay, thank you. Mrs. Fenwick, your flu test is negative, and since your flu test is negative, we're gonna run a strep test on you. When did your symptoms begin? This morning. Okay. Mrs. Fenwick, your strep test is negative. However, since your symptoms began this morning, it is too soon for our tests to show conclusive results. So we're going to give you a prescription for both Tamiflu and an antibiotic. Should you start to feel more throat pain and less achiness, please begin the antibiotic. If you begin to have more achiness and consistent fever, please take the Tamiflu. So basically, I left the doctor with no answer, and $185 later, as it's the first of the year. Nobody's met their deductibles yet, or most people have not. And with inconclusive results. I really would have much rather them not run the test at all and said, hey, your symptoms began this morning. If you feel worse tomorrow, come back tomorrow, then we'll run the tests. I think that would have been, oh, and I understand, a lot of people wouldn't want to come back the next day, or maybe they even offer and say, hey, the test will be inconclusive since your symptoms just began this morning. I would have much rather that and me say, oh, yes, please run the test, or no, please don't. But we've made the assumption there is a cat here because I was just petting a cat. We've made the assumption that the reason why they ran the tests, even knowing they would be inconclusive or could possibly be, is because maybe they can't write the prescription unless they run the test. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. So I did continue with fever and chills. I still have a fever and body aches. I still have fever this morning. However, the body aches have subsided. Did I have the flu? I don't know. Do I feel like I had the flu? Yes. Yes, I do have a headache. I was reading online the differences between the flu and a cold, and I think I had the flu. I don't have much of an appetite still, so I'm gonna have this for breakfast. It's the Too Good yogurt. I really love this. I took it to New Orleans with me to have the morning of the cruise, and then one of these ratio bars, which are becoming harder and harder for me to find in Costco. So I went to the website. The only place they sell them is in Costco. So I may have to check a different Costco. But if they didn't do well at Costco, then they won't keep them on as a regular rotation. I have a couple of boxes, but I'm gonna be so bummed if they go. Hopefully they'll sell them online or something like that because I love them. But what I do is I take my meat mallet and I bang it up and I make a granola out of it. I do have the other granola. They sent me a bag of it. I picked up some more. I do have that one. That one's really good too. It's vanilla, but this one is cinnamon, and that's what I like. But I need to order some cinnamon from the other one. Let me show you. Oh, this one's the cinnamon almond pecan. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, this one's good. I like this for cereal though. I don't want to really put this one in my yogurt. I like to have cereal with almond milk. That's good. So I think I'm gonna leave that out, maybe have a little bit of that later on today. My appetite's just not there. Did you see that messy pantry? Oh, that's on the list. That just gets so out of hand so fast. It's not big enough and it just gets out of hand. Anyway, so here, this is great to travel with because I can beat a few of these up before I leave out of town and bring them with me on the ship. So when I have yogurt on the ship, I can have this. I just really, really like these ratio bars. Really like them. Mix that all in. Yummy. This is like my favorite. I think this yogurt and these ratio bars are my most favorite snack foods. Most favorite. I mean, if I could slap some strawberries in here, even better. I mean, you could, but I just don't have any. Hi there. You say hi?
Hello.
It is Friday the 17th of January, one of those months, 2:06 p.m., 74 degrees outside. It's really warm here in Texas. Ambulance.
Let's see.
We are headed to Trader Joe to pick up a couple of things. Basically, we're doing a little grocery shopping. I haven't grocery shopped since we got back. I just haven't felt well. So, but I need to get some food in the house and meal plan and get dinner moving and really get back into the kitchen and cook. So we're gonna run into H-E-B and run into Whole Foods and run into Costco and then go home and not eat dinner because we had a very big lunch. We had leftover tacos for lunch, and typically when we do that, we're just not really hungry in the evening. If we are, we have a little snack, like a handful of nuts or something. Trader Joe is happening. It's always so busy. Yep, no parking out in the front area, so you have to park in the parking garage, which is fine. It's just, if you can't get on the first level of the parking garage, it's like a pain to drag the cart in the elevator and then up the elevator, and we don't like to leave it like up there, so then we go back down the elevator, put the cart up. But there is first level parking, so we're good. Our friend Carl just messaged us. Oh, beautiful Tesla. Oh, I want one so bad. Look at it behind me. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, that's like my dream car. Anyway, the SUV. You guys watch Christina Brawley? She has Falcor. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. Anyway, Carl messaged us, and so we're kind of looking at cruises for next year. So that's what Rob's doing on his phone. Even though I want to buy them, I know I will just kill them. Oh, look at those. They're so pretty. Oh, got the prettiest flowers. Ooh, I like those. What'd you say? Thank you. My favorite flower is carnations, though. I always have to get the little coffee. So if you are just gluten-free, Trader Joe has like the best breads. There's the everything bagel, the cinnamon raisin bread, and then their white sandwich bread down there is really good. But their plain old bagels, I don't know where they're probably sold out right now. Plain bagels are really good too. And then let's not forget about these. These are very delicious. Very, very delicious. I like the vanilla ones the best. One thing they do really well is pack those bags. All of it in one bag. So, good. But our big freezer bag is at home because we used it for the trip last week and forgot to put it back in the car. See, isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Oh, it wants to be mine. Maybe not blue. We're gray car people. We like gray cars. We like burgundy cars. But I mean, if it wants to be mine, it can be mine in any color. Okay, we left Whole Foods. I didn't pull the camera out. I just, grabbed a couple of things in there. But they did have a fresh piece of salmon with some green beans and, the little take and bake kind of thing. So I picked up one of those for lunch tomorrow because I try so hard to cook salmon at home and it just never tastes right. It doesn't, and I think it may be the kind of salmon I'm buying. So I'm gonna try this one and then we'll see, because the salmon on the ship is just, I think I could eat it every day. Oftentimes I have. Anyway, but also there were, the Lily's candy bars were on sale for Prime members. So they were 2 for $5, which is still ridiculous. And then the crackers were on sale. Oh, I found gluten-free crackers that have no corn in them. So I am excited about that. I still can't eat a ton of these, but there's no corn in them, which is kind of hard to find with gluten-free crackers. A lot of them have corn and you can't have that. Okay, time. That's the fun aisle of office supplies. Ooh, all the aisles are fun. What am I saying? I love Costco. So many interesting things. That's why we're walking this way and not near the clothing. So there, turbo convection. Interesting. So that one's a little similar to mine, but it's just convection. It's not. Ooh, look at that one. That one's fancy. Extra large interior light convection, but it's not a, but it'll hold 2 frozen pizzas. Look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go get what we need. How's it, that air fryer? That's a good sized one. Still, I just feel like they're just not big enough. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I never bought one like that. Okay. All right. I have something similar to that. Okay. Off to get what we need. Costco. Look at these. Oh my goodness. We don't know if they're gluten-free. I scanned it, but it said not found. But look at this. The 4 cheese ravioli. The little heart shape. That's so cute. Just love Costco. It's like Whole Foods. They just have everything yummy. I would eat that if I could. So the candles are on sale. These are the kind I like, and I do have a set in the house. I mean, 20 bucks. They're normally like 30 or 35 or something, but online they're even more. So, but I'm not gonna get any today. Love that. What'd you find? Blankets?
Yep.
They're so soft. All right, back to the groceries. Here are the ratio bars. They're $17.99. They were on sale a little while ago, but here they are at Costco. Very glad to see them freshly restocked. As you guys know, I love them. These, they're very similar. They're $1 less, but there is sugar in these. But, ooh, pardon me, sorry. But I would definitely try those. Really. I'm not really going to do a haul, but you can see that's for Chandler and Rob. And then, not Chandler and Rob. And there's eggs under there, rice cauliflower, butter, and there's cherry gold butter under there. Taquitos, we got this from Chandler. You know, Chandler loves this. It's in all my Costco hauls. Hamburger meat down there, bacon, queso, Parmesan, biotin. I told you I was going to get that for my nails. Cheese. And look at these. These looked interesting. So, yeah, I could probably make them. Here, turn around the corner, babe. I could probably make them, but, you know, just give it a try. So, there you go. Especially for those mornings where you're just tired and you just want something, or even just a snack. It's already done. Throw it in there and you're done. Of course, we had to get the boxes for the cats. They love those boxes. So this was expensive. It was time to renew our Costco membership. I wish it wasn't in January. Good morning. It is 6:45, Saturday the 18th of January, 68 degrees outside, but that's supposed to change. We're supposed to get a cool front. You know what? I need to go put on my chapstick. I'll be right, I forgot it this morning. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, sorry. It's the Nivea Blackberry, I think it is. I don't know, I was just kind of trying it out. It was buy one, get one free at CVS the other day when I was picking up my prescriptions. And so I got a vanilla one for Chandler and then the blackberry one for me. I have a couple of different lip balms, but I like this one to leave in my purse because it has color. That is their favorite spot, my husband and my son's favorite spot to leave either things that need to be recycled or things that need to be put back in the refrigerator. I don't know what that is. Anyway, you guys, I have to say, I think this Dermalect stuff is actually working. Now I need to repolish my nails today, but they have grown this week. Now, they're growing, but they're splitting because, you know, they're so damaged down here. But I think it's made a difference. Now, I took a picture on the first day. I'm gonna clean my nails off completely, remove the polish today, take another picture, you know, to kind of chart over the next month how this stuff is working. But I think I'm impressed with it. And I took my first biotin yesterday. This is the Briogeo Be Well Vegan Omega 369 Biotin Supplements. It's a 30-day supply. It's 3,000 milligrams, or is it, what is it? In 2 capsules, it's, I don't know if that's in one, a serving size is 2, so it's in 2 capsules, it's 3,000 milligrams. So yesterday at Costco, this was at $6.99. So it was on sale, so I was like, let me try this one because this one's $38. This one was $6.99. Coffee's brewing over there. So yesterday you saw me get these at Costco. I wasn't real hungry last night, so I had them for dinner. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are delicious. Really good. Normally, I'm not like the biggest fan of this kind of thing, but Carl, on our last trip, he brought Jimmy Dean, I think it is. I think it's Jimmy Dean. They're like breakfast sandwiches, and they had like a cauliflower bun on them and that kind of thing, and I was really intrigued by them. He brought them with him. I need to find them. I haven't seen them in our stores yet. He typically is able to find things a little bit sooner than I can, and then they'll show up. And then sometimes it's the opposite. Anyway, so as you guys know, Carl and I go back and forth with like foods we find, because he has celiac disease and I have an allergy to gluten. So we always share with one another anything we find. Anyway, so I'm definitely gonna share these with him because these were really good. They had a lot of flavor and they didn't taste like, you know, sometimes you get those frozen meals and they have that taste to them. It's not freezer burn, but it's just like preservative. I didn't taste that in these. These are something that tasted like I had made them. So yeah, and you can betcha, I used to never make these. Like I've never made these at like Ed Cups. I always thought, ugh, it's not something that sounded appealing to me. So I was happy to see them in this form. I could not tell you, I think I threw my receipt away already. I don't know how much they were. Maybe you've seen them in the video. Because I think I showed them when I was picking them out. I don't know, or maybe I showed them in the cart. But these were at Costco. Maybe they'll have them at other stores, but this one was at Costco, and they're fresh. They're not frozen. They're in the cold section. So yeah, this is something I hope they keep. That's the problem with Costco and with like club stores is, you know, you find something you love and then next week they don't ever have it again. You're like, no. So everybody go buy them so that Costco wants to keep them, okay? Because if they don't do well, they don't keep them. So there you go. Okay, hi you guys. It is Sunday, the 19th of January, 5:24 p.m., 58 degrees outside. Rob is watching the football game over there, so I'm gonna try and be quick. We've been planning a trip to Florida all day today. It is almost Grandma's 90th birthday, so we're trying to plan a trip to get up there to see her in February. So we're doing that. But tonight I'm making dinner. These are the outer aisle tortillas I was talking about. This one is the Italian flavor. Here is the nutritional information on them. I really like these for a pizza crust. I also like the smaller ones. They're like about this big for hash browns. One sec. My scissors are in the sink and I need to open this. That did not do it. Now, when we went to Whole Foods, there were only broken ones left, but that's okay. We're gonna make pizza. So here is, it came right apart. The cheese will be our glue. So here it is. Here's one side of just a little piece of it. Okay, so there it is. I mean, it doesn't really smell like cauliflower. It just smells like cheese. I think there's cheese in them. I don't know. Okay, so I've fried up some hamburger meat. I've fried up some bacon. I'm gonna put a little bit of a low carb spaghetti sauce, which isn't as low carb as I would like it to be, or sugar free. I really should have picked up the Rayo's. There's a 2-pack for $10.50 or something like that at Costco. And you guys know I really prefer to make my own tomato sauce, but sometimes it's just really convenient. But that stuff is so expensive. So I have some from Aldi that I'm just gonna use. We're just talking about a couple of tablespoons, so I think I should be okay. And I use cheddar cheese, or in this case, Colby Jack, on this pizza. So I will show you as I go along so Rob can kick the game back on. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I got the oven at 400. You can put it, I put it in my toaster oven too. Now, I do like to kind of crisp up the crust a little bit, so I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna pull it out, then I will dress it, and then I will put it back in the oven. Because the crust is torn, you're gonna see me put a little cheese on the crust here, and put it in the oven, and just to kind of glue it back together a little bit. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. And then I'll put the sauce on. See you in a second. who's playing right now?
I'm a little behind. I've got Titans Chiefs.
There you go. And we're not going to divulge who we want to win. Of course, we wanted the. Is it weird? Why is the thingy like? I don't know. Of course, we wanted the Texans, but what did the Texans do?
I choked.
Ah! So, anyway, so he's kind of bummed about that, but that's okay. They got pretty close. Why is my head cut off? That never happens to me. Maybe I have it down. There we go.
There you go.
Anyway, so this is the marinara sauce. I showed it to you. There's no added sugar, so that's good. Anyway, and then when this pizza comes out, I'll probably slap a few little diced jalapenos on it. I mean, you know. Anyway, so, but now I have ground beef. I saute it in a little bit of bacon fat. Nothing wrong with that, right?
No.
No, and now I have to clean the stove, and I don't want to. So we're trying to be extremely budget friendly for Grandma's birthday trip. I mean, we're gonna be, oh, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
We're only gonna be there 24 hours. So, I mean, our 28, yeah. So, we're like not even, we're thinking about not even booking a hotel, but doing hotels tonight. Have any of you ever done that? If you have, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you've ever done that. Because it's President's Day weekend. So, it's a beach. And, I mean, the hotel we stayed in last time, which was the Sleep Inn, which was $47.99 a night, wasn't it? $47.99 or $54. I mean, it was something really.
It was under $60.
Yeah.
It was $179.
For us to be in the room 6 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours, probably won't even be that long. So, I mean, I'm not even gonna bring my hair dryer because we're not gonna be there long enough for me to fool with that. So. Please tell me you've done hotels tonight and let me know your experience because I'm so nervous about it. We're not gonna rent a car, we're gonna borrow his brother's car and they're picking us up from the airport because literally we were there 28 hours and rental cars was $150.
Well, it was $138 for a Chevy Spark to have Sunday at 11 o'clock until Monday at 5 p.m.
Yeah. And that's ridiculous. So we're just borrowing his brother's car. And we'll be okay. So anyway, okay, well this is cooking. Tomorrow's gonna be a super busy day. That's next week's vlog, so you'll see that next week. I did not clean this weekend. Basically, we took the weekend off. We don't do that often, but we did. What did we watch? We watched Blackish all weekend and Mom, and what else did we watch? Was that it?
The Queen.
Oh, The Queen, yeah.
Kind of a documentary on Mary Queen of Scots.
And then we watched the Kate Middleton documentary.
Just a lot of royal family stuff.
Yeah, let me tell you, we sat on the couch.
Elliot would be proud.
Yes, Elliot, you would be so proud. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so behind on Elliot's vlogs. He moved them to Monday, and I just can't get it in my head that they're Monday. And I've set the reminder, but for some reason, the reminder goes off, but it's not on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. So I'm setting a reminder in Siri for tomorrow, so I don't miss Elliot's vlog, because I don't like missing them. Anyway.
Yes, they're lots of fun.
Oh, that's Addie over there being goofy. Anyway, so tomorrow is a clean the house day. I mean, I did little stuff, obviously, but tomorrow I gotta do the big stuff because I procrastinated all weekend. Sometimes you just need that kind of weekend, right?
Weekend off is great.
Yes, sometimes you need it. And our bodies are tired. We've both been sick. We're both battling this and it's just not going away. So I'm doing better than he is. I mean, he's had that cough forever and it won't go away. So anyway, and my hot tools came in. So I told you I got that for free. You guys, they asked me to be, I don't know if this is asking me, I don't know why I got this, but they asked me to join their affiliate program. With all this hair, I might do it. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm gonna put that up there for now and then I'm gonna clean it once this comes out. That's another new thing for us. He just reminded me. We're flying United there. We'll fly Spirit home. But,
just the Spirit flight gets there too late for us on Sunday.
so we're flying basic economy on United?
Yep.
How much is the flight?
$49.
Per person, yep. And then we'll fly Spirit home, which is
53, I believe. I'm not sure.
yeah. So anyway, which will be fun because we've really learned that we just don't like to fly like not in the big seats.
The normal seats.
Imagine that. Okay, there she is. She was in for 8 minutes and I put her under the broiler for a couple of minutes. I honestly would like it a little bit more brown than that, but I was afraid it would burn. You know, it can turn real quick under that broiler, so there it is. Okay, well that's it for this week's vlog. It's now 6:04 and that pizza was very, very good. It's not gonna get crispy. It's around about 2 inches out from the edges, it gets crispy. But towards the middle it doesn't. I could have let it go at 400 a little longer in the oven and it might have crisped up. But you know, I'm impatient and I turned the broiler on and it was delicious. So I ate it with a fork and have no complaints. Anyway, but for hash browns, I just fry it in the pan with a little bit of butter. It's really good. I'm really impressed with those. Anyway, so that's it for this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. And next week is just life. That's it. That's all that's happening next week. The cruise vlogs have started to upload, so if you haven't or want to watch those, they're linked. I'll link them right up here for you, and they'll also be linked in that card, like a graphic at the end of the video. You can just click right on it and it'll take you right to it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.